Look at those
Cool.
wobbling.
Ooh, the Gomphidius clavitus. This is the pig's ear.
He's got a base there.
Ooh.
After just nibble on it on the tip of your tongue.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Aaron Hilliard. Welcome to another episode of Mushroom Wonderland. Today I have with me the infamous Paul Hill from PSMS. If you're on Facebook and you follow any of the Facebook identification forums, you'll usually see Paul in there. So you've been a member of the Puget Sound Mycological Society for a while. How long have you been a member there?
It was 2006, I believe.
Do you hold positions in PSMS? Are you a board member?
I have been a board member. I usually help with the show. Everybody has to help with the show. That's important.
PSMS puts on an annual mushroom show.
Yeah. A lot of the bigger clubs, you'll see them down in Portland or Eugene or on the coast. And we've done one since, I think it was 1963. Now we're up at Shoreline. It's our third year up there. And we like the Shoreline Community College. We've used North Seattle, we've used Bellevue College. It's you got to get the right kind of space and work with people, and that's when you get to see. On a bad year, you get to see only 120 species, and on a good year, you get 250 species. It's quite the Well, you guys do a show at over in Kitsap too.
Yeah, Kitsap Peninsula Mycological Society. This year, Sunday, November 5th, we're going to be having our annual mushroom show at the Olympic College in Bremerton. Do you know the date for the PSMS show?
I think it's last weekend in October.
Perfect.
So week before you guys.
They don't conflict, so you can hit them both. No. So we're going to head out into the woods today, hopefully find some cool mushrooms and tell you all about them. And then make sure to hit that subscribe button and come with me and Paul into the woods on this episode of Mushroom Wonderland.
Let's see what we find.
Welcome to Mushroom Wonderland.
What did you find? What did we find here?
Oh, look at this. This is a nice Sarcodon. Look at those teeth. Pretty little teeth. They're so fine.
Beautiful.
And that, like feathers, like the wing of something. They call them hawk's wings. And there's Sarcodon. They're not quite as soft and tender as the
hedgehog.
Hedgehog. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Those have bigger teeth, but softer flesh. These can get a little bit chewy, but boy, they have a lot of flavor.
You've eaten them before?
I did just this past year. Sometime we took enough home to try them out.
How'd you cook them?
Oh boy, I think it was just a typical. Saute, but maybe a little longer because they're kind of tough.
Oh yeah. So I've heard people call them the bitter hedgehog or something like that.
Bitter hedgehog.
Yeah.
It's a stronger flavor. We put them in. I think we ended up putting them in a soup, and it added a lot of umami, meaty flavor to it.
Cool. There's a couple other little babies right here too. You can see the little
one, under that branch.
Little hawk wing. And oh yeah, beautiful. Look at the size. That's a perfect size mushroom to me. If I find hedgehogs that are that size, that's like one of the most exciting finds ever. So we just started on this trail. We're already finding some pretty good edible mushrooms. That's exciting. Maybe I should get out my foraging bag and we should hold on to these.
Always have one in your pocket. You see, you have an old onion bag here, and then you just
yeah.
whip it out, and you just stick it in, and you're ready to go.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, these are fresh.
Very fresh. Probably just came up in the last day or two. Yeah. Oh, they could look like shaggy parasols. This is a beautiful little grouping of hawk's wings. Oh man, these guys are, look at this little guy.
Whoa, there's a family.
Boom. I'm going to get some pictures of these. That's beautiful. Look at that perfect little grouping all the way from the baby to the big daddies. A couple of them. Cool. So good way to take photos of mushrooms is to pull some of them up, leave some of them growing, and then try to get them all in the picture with some of these little fir cones and
you lay 'em
foliage.
Out, little scene.
Cool.
Yeah. What do we got there?
Look at what we got here. Big clump. Big cluster of mushrooms. Ooh, Lyophilum.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
The fried chicken mushroom, Lyophilum decastes. These ones are pretty mature though. They're kind of actually got some mold going on, but those white stems. And these are saprobes, so they're just they pop up wherever they want, but supposedly a good edible, probably not when they're this experienced. You see how clustered they are? Yep, a whole bunch coming out of the same spot. There's good mushrooms up here, man. Paul took us up here 4,000 feet up in the Gifford-Pinchot.
There's the little Amanita button about.
Oh, yeah.
This one's been stepped on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're stepping on another hawkswing. Oh, look at right here. We got all kinds of stuff. Lacaria? What's this?
No, it's got orange.
Beautiful Lacaria.
Oh, it is a Lacaria. I thought you were going to come up with orange gills and was going to say, it's a gymnopolis.
This is a Lacaria lacata, or maybe bicolor. Yeah,
I don't know which one is. Yeah, no, it looks. I guess that's a Lacaria lacata. But then our friends, I think Danny Miller and the DNA crew are telling us, well, it's not so simple. There's plenty of species. Let's call it a group and move on.
Lacaria, some of my favorite genus. They're very photogenic because of these widely spaced gills. This one's a little bit more boring looking. They call them deceivers because they have so many different looks, you know.
Yeah, sometimes they're dry. Sometimes they get scales on them because they're dry. And
these are decent edible, huh? You ever eaten these?
I don't think I have.
Huh.
I don't think so.
Some people love them.
Some people, yeah. I think you can stir them in.
We got some growing off this log right here. So logs typically have pretty specific. Oh,
What? That's not the Lacaria.
this is definitely not Lacaria, but it was growing off of this log.
Right, it's gonna,
This one is Chalceoporeus papyratus. This one is the peppery bolete.
Oh wow.
You want to try a little nibble of that?
Oh, he makes me eat it. Is that good? Oh,
Let's see. Come on. I'm always nibbling mushrooms on video.
It's a twin.
Yeah. Just try a little tiny nibble and tell me after about 5 seconds how your mouth feels. These are really pretty. They've got this spongy surface, kind of a orangey brown. And this is safe to do with any mushroom. Paul's going to be the guinea pig right now and test to see if this is the Chalceoporus, which I'm pretty sure it is. And after you just nibble on it on the tip of your tongue, the front of your mouth for, about 5 seconds or so, 5 to 10 seconds, you should usually start feeling.
I'm thinking I'm getting some. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. Spicy? Is that the spicy one?
Yeah, right there where I held it on the tongue. It's like strong black pepper or something.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're kind of like the russulas with the spicy acridness. But they're interesting and beautiful. And look at that, a bolete growing on wood. So all kinds of cool, interesting if you're...
I think these guys, the other times I've seen them, it's darn organic. It's not necessarily out of the dirt. It's right there on the woods.
Right, yeah. Paul spotted these. Look at right here. Beautiful little Amanita buttons. So some people might think this is one of those gemmed puffballs, but this one is Amanita. Could get you pretty sick, so... Oh, look at that. So we see the yellow underneath below the surface. That's a sure sign it's an Amanita. The puffballs don't have yellow like that. And you can see some structure here. That's the stem, and there's the gills. Oh, yeah.
Running through there. So
not a puffball?
Not a puffball.
Yeah, maybe a gem-studded Amanita, which they contain muscarine in the Amanita section. Amanita will have, oh, look at that, the Sarcodon growing directly next to the Amanita. That's awesome.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah.
Look at that. Just growing up together. How cool. But yeah, these contain muscarine, iobotenic acid that can make you pretty sick. And potentially give you a little bit of a hallucinogenic effect.
Columbia. Get a little higher.
This one is a Gomphidius. A Gomphidius organensis. The hideous Gomphidius, I think.
With the yellow on the base, yes, there it is.
And look at the decurrent gills there. It's not very viscid, but this will stain black. See those little black spots in the middle? Those are where sticks fell out of the trees. And
you can see the needles aren't going anywhere, even shaking it. So you can see that's a little bit sticky.
yeah, they're slimy, sticky guys. I guess they're edible.
Oh, it's blue on top, gray.
Wow, there's another one there.
Gray. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that one.
Yeah,
There. It's even bigger.
big clusters of these.
Sometimes you're drawn into one thing and you... Whoa, look at the size of the worms.
Woo. So Albatrellus fletty. But it's got a poor surface. This is a big fruiting of it. Look at, there's two big clusters of it. So, you know, if you're from the southeast, you might think, oh, it's a maitake, right? A hen of the woods. Kind of looks like that. But not even related. Hen of the woods, Griffola frondosa, can look like that, but it's got more like, I guess you'd call them like leaflets. Looks like white spore deposit on the ground right there. Huh. Nice.
Whoa. Oh. Look at that. Look at those
Cool.
wobbly.
So is there a common name for this one?
Scaly Vase or Scaly Chanterelle. They way back when they were thought of as a chanterelle because of the short, stubby gills that chanterelle like. But they even before DNA, they decided they really aren't chanterelles.
Yeah.
They have this deep hole. Some people online a name developed the Sarlacc pit, or if you're really a Star Wars nerd, it's the pit of Khartoum. Khartoum, I think it is. I can't remember. Have to look that up in my key. No. So imagine.
I've also heard the bed chanterelle.
Oh yeah, the bed. That's it's got a real reputation for giving you diarrhea, but it's sort of like everybody says that on that line, but nobody's trying it. The weird thing of the bed is that it's also sold in markets in Mexico. So what's up with that? Do they know how to prepare it? Do they cook it longer? Do they have tougher stomachs? Are they willing to put up with more diarrhea? I don't know.
Maybe it's a different species.
Yeah, and maybe it's 3,000 miles away, so it's a different species. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty, yeah. Okay. Hey, what's funny is we were just over 3 feet over there, looking at the other mushroom.
Miss this guy, huh?
Yeah, must have that pretty little one.
So let's pluck it out of here. Okay, gently. So these often are growing on wood, which is interesting because they're mycorrhizal as well. Look at that.
He's got a base there.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Very lemony yellow. Oh, yeah, that's definitely Boletes mirabilis.
Yeah, I got the lemony. And it's apparently tastes lemony.
Yeah, these are really good eating.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to eat a whole, like, raw dish of them while you're watching a movie or something because you'd, be a little too bitter, but...
Yeah, well, you don't want to eat raw mushrooms, really.
Well, I mean, like, without putting it in a dish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. I said that wrong. Not Rob.
You know, a gal sauteed some of these in a little electric skillet at our mushroom club a couple years ago, and we just had them on a Ritz cracker, and they were good. And they did have kind of a citrusy flavor. I like to cook mushrooms so that I can taste what the mushroom, people cover it in a bunch of seasonings and sauces, and then you don't even know what it tastes like.
What's the standard mushroom soup? It's cream. It's a cream sauce.
Yeah.
Cream soup. So it's sort of buried.
Does it smell lemony to you?
Let's see. Well, one of the things is we can't tell at the top, but the Admirable Bolete has these vertical lines drawn in with like 3 different kinds of brown, just like you had the very small watercolor brush. See, there they are on that side. All these vertical brown lines of different kinds. So not reticulated like on other boletes or
And look at that cap.
Look at that texture. Huh?
It's like fuzzy.
Yeah, that's a real
Filled teacup. Very pretty.
They smell like. I'm not really getting a lot out of that smell there.
I'm gonna save this. So I carry this little tackle box with me when we're on a little foray like this. I carry this bag for like bulk edible mushrooms that might make it to the kitchen table, but I'll carry this especially for display purposes, and this way we can save a specimen like that so that it can go on the ID table. So I just came across these here.
That's weird.
Oh, wait.
It's got like.
It's got gills? Ooh, the Gomphidius clavatus. This is the pig's ear. Didn't expect to see that. Some people really like these, think they're great edibles. There's only a couple of them right here, but wherever you see a couple, there's usually more. But yeah, Gomphidius clavatus, the purple pig ear mushroom.
It wasn't recognizable at the top because it's usually so vase-shaped, more like the turbinellus.
Yeah.
But this one's like flat, and I was totally confused when I saw it.
Right? I thought a hydnellum at first, like a toothed fungi, but those gills were throwing me off. I guess they're not really even gills. They're ridges or veins, just like on a chanterelle or even the turbinellus.
That
So-
turbinellus went from Chanterelle to Gomphidius genus.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then they realized, well, no, it's not that either.
right.
So they moved it.
So yeah, there you go. The pig's ear. These ones are really thick and solid. Look at that.
That's a,
Beautiful.
you could put that in your box, I guess.
I'm definitely gonna. These are cool.
Just
And people like eating these. They're fine edibles. Cool. So right down here, right on the side of the trail, these really slimy looking mushrooms. Look at that.
yeah. Oh, they're shiny in the sun. They're so slimy.
Very shiny. So I'm gonna pluck. There's a few of them growing here, kind of clustered.
Oh, they're okay.
Look at that. That's
That's
actually
white.
really pretty. This is Gomphidius, and although it has sort of that cortinal veil like that,
But it's gooey.
it's very gooey.
But it doesn't have the yellow at the base, does it?
This one, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay.
It does.
That was one of the other ones that did.
So, this one is kind of this grayish, deep lavender color that it will
Yeah,
bruise
lavender
black.
brown.
And it's got decurrent gills that run down the stipe like that. Some people call it the hideous Gomphidius.
Okay.
But yeah, the Gomphidius, some people actually eat these, but with the name like the hideous Gomphidius, come on, man. I don't think I'd really want to eat something like that. But they are kind of pretty and they really stand out, right? Definitely. How could somebody have thought these were plants at one time? Huh? Very bizarre. Totally different than plants, but really cool ones. Ooh, whoa, what'd you find here? Oh, that's Cathathalesma.
That's smell, right?
Yeah,
You can say,
cool.
did someone think matsutake while they're watching this video? But it's not.
But there's
Did you hear
differences.
that? It's kind of crunchy, just like a matsutake.
Matsutake will often have more of a rusty brown color here on the stipe.
So we have decurrent on the gills, or slightly decurrent, which is not a tricoloma.
So what is tricoloma?
Well, I think they're called knots. Anyway, they go right in and there's a knots. Where this is down the stipe. You're the guy who works in construction. What does that smell like? It's like wallpaper paste or
Kind of like drywall, dust a little bit. I don't know.
yeah, it's just something about. Didn't give a sound, but boy, does that look like a matsutake.
Wow. Cathathalesma. Beautiful. All right, check out what I found right down here. This one is what a lot of people are after up here.
Look at that. First one of the. Yeah.
That's a rainbow.
Yeah, brighter color on the gills. Look at that.
That's Cantharellus roseocanis, the rainbow chanterelle. So I've been finding these at high elevations in the mountains. How beautiful. So brightly colored, right?
Yeah, now the Rosa canis comes from its name of, there's a little pink around this part. I guess we got a little bit of that going. Not the golden underneath and not the tan on top.
Yeah, look at how
But
bright
there's
those
a
gills
little
are.
bit of red, just a blush. Just in the, I guess you can see that. It's maybe a little bit faded.
And yeah, when you see one of these, slow down and really start to look around because they stay kind of low to the ground and they can grow in kind of like clustery formations. A mycorrhizal mushroom, you're not going to find these in the middle of a big grassy meadow. They're going to be near a tree that it associates with.
pretty much 100% fur here.
Oh, look right here. There's a little Amanita muscaria, and those are often an indicator of better mushrooms. Look at this. We've got Boletes edulis in the sand. I see 3 of them from where I'm sitting. Look at that.
Oh, lovely.
Gorgeous. Look at that. There's one right back here.
Oh, the new knobs.
Another.
Knobs.
Look at that. And one more right here. Boom, 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 baby. Those, oh, look at right here. Oh, they're sandy. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. We hit a little vein of them.
We just bend over.
Yeah, we're in the money now. This is good. Look at that. Boom. This is a good time to use my brush, I guess, and brush them off. So they're young. You got to look close, but they're here. There's another one right there.
There's that one.
Whew. Oh, there's several.
Just pull back the branches.
Uh-huh.
We're rolling in them.
Oh, here's the nice one.
Okay.
Look at that guy.
Oh, look at that one. Oh, baby.
Chonky. Oh, another one.
So quick to stand up.
Dude.
All hidden in the bushes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, so make sure to go over to mushroom-wonderland.com to get merch like this cool sweatshirt. This is the original logo design, but there's some other designs like the cozy cabin, sunshine amanita design. There is the tent in the forest mushroom wonderland design. You can get mugs, you can get shirts and hats and all the stuff that you want to let people know that you have a lot of mush love in you. You can help support the channel. If you like what me and Gunnar are doing out here in the forest, please help support Mushroom Wonderland by buying a t-shirt or a sticker or a coffee mug. Mushroom-wonderland.com and get yourself some merch. Back to the video, let's go.
Whoa, Catathalasma. Man, if those were all pines, we would have just hit the biggest Matsutake.
A few out of there too. Or did it just sprout really big?
Look at that. What we got right here amongst them? A porcini. Growing right
Don't
there.
be distracted by the...
By the Catathalasma. There are porcini right here too.
Hey, look, here's another one. Right there, let's turn
Hey, wait,
it.
let's see it.
Oh, look.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
This is how you pick one. You turn it like a doorknob and it comes right out.
Oh my goodness. That's
Like, notice there's no more myceliums coming off that.
Ooh, can we see underneath? What is it underneath? Oh no, look what you did, Paul.
Oh, I kicked one.
Oh,
There's just too
look at that
many.
reticulation now.
Oh, that's a beauty.
See the pores?
Look at that pores. I'm afraid that little one's got bugs in it.
Yeah, it sure looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, that is prime time, baby.
Tapping the baby. Sip.
Oh, too big. Oh, what a chunky boy. You're a good boy. Look at that.
It's like a foot from the basket.
Oh my gosh. They're everywhere.
Your eyes are looking better than mine.
Oh, right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
There's so many we're tripping over. What do we got here?
Oh, it sounds kind of mush. Boom.
Ooh, that one's got that one.
Yeah, they got the bugs are after them for sure.
Oh, yeah, not good. This one's getting.
Oh yeah, yeah. These flies love these mushrooms, man. But it's on. You know, it's a race. They're coming up as we speak, so we're catching them. Some of them right in time, some a little bit too late. But definitely here. Ooh, that's very pretty.
Fresh. So last year, friends of mine were running the fiber conference, and they wanted everyone, old and young. Did I just, where did I get that? Is that me? I guess it was me. I was picking all kinds of dead old ones, but this year they only want nice, pretty young ones.
So this is Phaeolus schweinitzi.
Schweinitzii. Stained wood.
Would that one mushroom be able to dye some fabric, you think?
Oh yeah, just a pot of boiling water and the right stuff.
Just one mushroom's enough?
Well, that's
Yeah.
a lot of mushroom there.
Well, I've collected 30 of them. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
only...
maybe 2 of these.
Oh, okay.
Pot, something like it. And you don't have to have like a campfire worth of them or something.
And if you dry them out, they're still viable? They still work?
They're weaker when they're older, but they can use them.
So right here, Paul spotted some Conopus acervatus. These ones, old species of, they used to be in the gymnopus, right? Look at that. Yeah, got them kind of dark stems and
they
white gill. They're very pretty. Yeah. These are, I guess they're non-toxic, but everything says edibility unknown, so I don't know. Somebody try them and let us know. Put it in the comments. My gosh. Just walking through the woods. Oh, baby. Oh my gosh. Wow. So right here I've got one of these beautiful porcinis that we've been pulling out of here, but this dirt is not only all over, but it's like kind of infused. So one way people do it is they just shave off just the outer dirt part, you see, and this way you could really keep your basket clean. That's where one of these little hook blade knives really come in handy. And I'll put a link for one of these in the description of this video. But see that, now you got a clean porcini, and if we weren't, you know, rushed on time, we would have done this to every one of them to have a really clean basket. But that is the world's finest mushroom, if you ask me. It's perfect.
Got some stuff in it. Mine's not even weird.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna divvy them up, but what an awesome foray up here, Paul. Thanks for
Yeah.
showing me your spot.
Hey, I was up here once before. This is more of a environment analysis. We just hit it really well.
There are pounds of porcini and chanterelle. So until the next episode, speaking for Paul Hill and myself, much love.
Much love.